Welcome back to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly podcast with me, Tony Murrell. This week's special guest is Ross McCarthy from Married at First Sight UK, but there's so much more to his story. Ross opens up about growing up deaf and the impact that it's had on his early life. We talk about his incredible journey to playing for England's deaf football team and what life's really been like since stepping into the public eye. It's an honest and powerful conversation. Thanks for listening and watching this episode. Welcome to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly podcast with me, Tony Murrell. This week's special guest is Ross McCarthy. I'm really looking forward to sharing the Good, the Bad and the Ugly with us. How are we, mate?
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you very much for coming.
No problem.
Obviously, you're well known for being on Married at First Sight. But listen, we want to get to know exactly who Ross McCarthy is and see exactly who you are and what you're about. I know obviously you've got a beautiful young daughter, Blue, who you absolutely,
My girl.
Your little girl. So, yeah, we want to find out a little bit more about you.
Okay, bring it on. Let's
So-
go.
So listen, let's get right into it. Start off where you're from, family life, school life, everything else.
Okay, no problem.
So where was it you grew up?
Pardon?
Whereabout was it you grew up? Where?
I grew up in, well, I was born in Hospital, Salford, yeah, and I grew up in Wardham.
Yeah.
So, do you know where Wardham is?
No, is it Manchester ways, is it?
It's not far from Worsley.
Yeah.
Big town near there. And I've been in Wardham all my life, yeah. But I've been to a few different places, but mostly mainly Wardham.
Yeah. What was it like growing up there?
Growing up there, well, obviously, I've got a big family, I've been there. So I've got 5 sisters and a baby one. So I've been surrounded with them. And their friends and my friends, those are being looked after as well because I'm deaf as well. So they understand me being deaf. So growing up there, yeah, it's amazing.
It's 5 sisters in the house. There must have been some carry on.
Fucking hell. 5 sisters. But don't get me wrong, no, they mean the world to me, yeah. I mean, it's how I brought up as well by being deaf. I've had a lot of respect for them, to get a lot of respect for me. So my upbringing with them has been fantastic. It's amazing.
So obviously, growing up being deaf, was it hard? You know, school and stuff like that. Was it hard for you?
Well, when I was younger, obviously, I don't feel like it was hard. I was young then, but as soon as I started growing up, you start to realise how difficult it can be. One of them was mainly being in a group, because everyone's talking at once, you see. I like it direct to one person. And somebody will talk at once, I'm fucking going like this, talking what they're saying. But yeah, just mainly in the group, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at school, was it tough? Because obviously you're saying, you know, there's other, you know, people within the group and stuff, and everyone's trying to say everything at once. And
yeah, but another thing is as well, it's the way how they talk to me as well. So for example, if people talk too fast, like an imminent, I don't know what you're fucking saying, I really don't. So I start to speak slowly, move your lips, move it over so I can see it properly. So the more, it's like for example when I first meet new people, obviously they will talk fast because they don't know how I want them to speak to me like. So the more time spent together, you just click to get used to me quick.
yeah.
So I kind of respect that, but yeah.
And your sisters also, you know, with them around, they have to learn, you know, obviously to, you know, growing up and stuff with you, do they have to learn sign language and stuff like that, or?
I didn't learn sign language till I was 17, to be fair.
Yeah.
But so when I was younger, my mum and dad said to me, well, from the teacher, do you want what to do sign language or speaking? So I did speaking. So I went speaking therapy as well. So I had like a paper on that, and I put where I moved it and started practicing with the air. And sometimes looking myself in the mirror so I could watch my lips, see if I could speak properly. But yeah.
Was it hard, you know, obviously when you get becoming?
I wouldn't say it's hard, no, because luckily I got these friends, these family that supporting me. Because if people didn't have that, then it could be hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just say I'm lucky, really, because I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just hard being in the group. That's my worrying, really, just the group.
And it's 2 hearing aids you have, isn't it?
Yeah, we're 2 hearing aids, yeah. So it's like every 4 years they update, they upgrade like a mobile phone, and it gets better and better. But these ones are far the best one because it's got Bluetooth now. Because on the phone, it connects it to the hearing aid. So I had to put my phone over there, I can hear them talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, this one's the better one, but I'll in a minute.
So you got like built-in earpods, that sort of thing.
But I would think of getting the cocky implant. Do you know what a cocky implant is? A cocky implant. Get a little magnet inside the brain. I power it there to put it to be really good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it that time because I was sportsy. Because if you get one hit or something, the magnet would spit into your brain. So I didn't want to risk it. So I just stick with it.
Yeah. So was you sporty? Was you playing? You were playing football and
I
stuff.
used to play football. I ain't getting there now.
I'm getting there.
I used to play football since I was about 12, 13. Yeah, I played all my life till when I was 30.
Well, you played for my team, Everton, didn't you? So
Yeah, so first though, I used to play for the mainstream team. So I didn't get involved with the deaf community when I was 17, because that's how I met them and go to college. So don't get me wrong, I thought I was the first deaf person in the whole world that I'm deaf. I thought it was me.
yeah.
But until I met the other deaf people, I was like, ah, you're deaf as well? Shit. You're like one of us. So that one person said to me, do you want to play for a deaf football team? I was like, what's a deaf football team? What is it? It's just the whole deaf player, that's it. I thought, right then, let's give it a go. So the first one was Everton. So I went to the try for the first time, and everybody was doing like this. I was like, what you doing? Can't do those down with them.
Yeah.
I normally speak, because that's what you need to do in mainstream teams. Everyone's speaking, don't they? And then when it comes to the deaf teams, they're staying. So I was completely lost. I was completely gone. And then at Bolton College, where I went to, I used to do sign language classes. And that's how I learned sign language, because I want to fit in, you know. I don't want to be left out. So I started playing for Everton for about 3 or 4 years. I just picked up sign language, but yeah, it's fantastic.
Was it good? Did you enjoy it? The standard was good.
I enjoyed it, yeah, but I just didn't like taking my hearing aid out. Because the balance, innit? With I'm a fucking wonker. I want to play football. Because in the mainstream team, they keep it on because people are talking. But with the deaf, but you get used to it. But yeah, it's good. But after I played for the opportunity, I got scouted by Great Britain Deaf Football. And that was big as well. So I went there, I got picked straight away. And I played for them for many years. And I played for Doncaster there, Manchester United there. So I've been to a few places, and then England there came up. I needed to play for England.
That must have been so proud to do that.
Well, represent the country, yeah. Playing for England, massive thing, yeah.
And was there like, was you playing in stadiums full of, people there to watch and stuff, or was it on a big level,
For England, it's a big level, yeah, because you can only pick 22 players, can't you? But yeah, it's massive though, because we played at, say, in George Park. We stay over there at a Hilton Hotel, free food. I love the fucking food. What about 6 puppies, mate? But yeah, it's amazing. Travel everywhere. Because this year, they're going to Tokyo this year for the Deaf Olympics. I'm too old now, I'm too old and fat, but...
So from there, did you go and you become a painter and decorator?
Yeah, I did painting, decorating, store. That was for the deaf business as well. Yeah, it's mad world there. So I was in college till I was about 18, 19. And then another deaf guy came up to say, would you want to do apprenticeship for joinery fair? So I thought, okay, so it's a Blackburn. So I went to Blackburn. Fuck me, all deaf. All deaf companies. But it was amazing now. So I've been working there since, for what, 15, 16 years. Yeah, painting. It's not just painting I do a lot, because the other people that I've been working with, it's just like labouring, plasterboarding, knocking walls down. Still didn't have to be painting, decorating all the time.
It was just different types of skills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you had some funny stories on the jobs and stuff like that. Some carry on.
Something funny. Well, hoovering. The back in, yeah. So obviously cleaning the carpet. And I know a lot of deaf people can hear the noise when they're doing it. So I thought, fuck it, at one point I tried to switch off. And it's so hoover, it was not even on. I'm rocking about. But yeah, we don't really do much talk on this really. But yeah, that's just one of them.
So how did it come about, the reality TV show, Married at First Sight?
I got spotted by it, yeah, not long, last year in between first week of December. So obviously I was posting myself on Instagram, doing to the gym and stuff like that. And I had a DM message saying MAFA. I don't have a fucking clue what that means. I never watch the show. I never watch it. So that MAFA. It sent me a big massive paragraph. I couldn't bother reading it anyway. So I thought the next day I'd read it properly. It said, would you like to be involved in marriage at first sight thing? So I said to my mum, I said, what the fuck is that? What is it? Because I thought it could be a scam because it's near Christmas that time.
Scams.
So I could never know. So I said to mum, what is it? I said, I don't know. So fuck it. I click on it and then send me the code to get into the website thing. I don't know. So I click on the code and then they said to me, go and meet Paul, Mal and Charlene. And then after that, so I went for an interview with the two at the budget in London. And the next few days, I just got like that.
They offered you straight away?
Just got in straight away, just like that, the next few days there.
Did you know what you were letting yourself in for?
But yeah, just got in straight away. And I was shocked. And then I said to my mum about it. I said, I'm in. And then she went, what do you mean? I said, I got in. And then she said, well, do you know what the show is all about? I went, no. Do you? She went, no. I was like, oh, fuck. So I asked one of my sisters. And she said, why you marry a stranger? I said, what do you mean? So when you're at the altar, the one will come along and that is your wife.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, so I don't know what she's going to be looking like, where's she from, or her personality-wise, whatever. So I thought, just fuck it, I do it.
I'll just go with it.
Because that's another thing as well about being deaf. I don't hold back. I got no fear. A lot of deaf people out there, they don't show it. Because not a lot of many deaf people can do the opportunities and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously right now it's starting, which is good. So I thought to myself, I'm going to do it. Yeah, just do it.
Being the first, deaf contestant, well, you say contestants or whatever, on that show, how did that make you feel?
I wasn't even thinking about that at first, to be honest. But I'm amazed by it, to be fair, because I just said before, any opportunity that I get, I will do it. I'm not going to let nothing stop me because I'm deaf. But I want to show the deaf people that you can be able to do it if I can do it. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm quite happy with the first one on there.
Yeah,
That will never change.
What was filming like?
So, don't get me wrong yet, but I didn't think it would be that hard, that long. The hours, it's fucked up. It's like 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours every single day. You can only get at least 2 days off in a week. I need sleep. I do. Only just because I tell you, like, while I'm deaf, yeah, the concentration, the listening, the focus, the watching, it drains you out. And every time I'm on the camera, I'm just like, I don't know what to say because I'm so tired.
And how long was the filming for? How long was it?
Yeah, about 3.5 months.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, so from January to April, yeah.
That must have been hard for you. That was
very hard,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Very hard.
So obviously, your bride was Sasha. You're there, you don't know. And then obviously, she's standing next to you. What was that like for you?
What, meeting Sasha?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously meeting Sasha, I mean, it was great. The honeymoon and stuff like that. But yeah, she was good. She just stayed long with you and everything, yeah. But just the arguments have been there, it's like, bleh.
It's like anything though, isn't it? Everybody falls out, everyone argues.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously the show's mostly about driving, aren't they? So I'm not into driving, mate. No.
Yeah.
Because I'm into, I don't know, I'm never involved in driving. I'm like,
chilled, you'd like to, you don't want to, especially if you've got cameras focusing on you all the time and stuff.
I remember at one point when I was staying at the apartment, obviously you've got a nice apartment flat, isn't it, to remember that. Every time I wake up, yeah, it's fucking that, camera that. So I'm just thinking to myself, can you imagine me wearing a boxer shirt if I get stiff and coming out there on the fucking camera? Imagine that. But yeah, camera everywhere.
Yeah, so filming, I mean, what was the other couples like when you got to meet the other couples?
I was nervous meeting all the couples. but I met all the boys, but I didn't meet all the girls because
Yeah.
the sad dude, we've had a sad dude then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking nervous, mate. Proper nervous, but we're going on just fine like that.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of fine, yeah.
Did you know from the off, I'm going to wear it like this, from the off, you know, you're on a TV show, but sometimes you think in the back of your mind, you know, what people are about or whatever, you know, not, you know, did you know who you could trust, or as the show went on? You don't need to name people, but sort of.
At first, you don't know who they are, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
But being around them for 4 months, it's like I said, I wasn't even interested in other people, you know. I was interested in me and my wife, you see. But we don't really spend time much together. You only spend much time together in the environment, you know, dinner table and stuff like that. But I'm talking about trust and stuff like that. I never got into it, really.
Yeah.
I just leave into it.
You were just too busy concentrating on yourself and.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, to concentrate myself and my ex-wife.
Yeah.
Put it that way, ex-wife.
Yeah. But, you know, from millions of people watching, yeah, did you think you and Sasha, you know, from the show, it could have, you know, progressed and
What
whatever?
could change?
Could change, yeah.
The
circumstances, cameras, millions of people watching and stuff.
Well, I said to Sasha that I wanted to leave because it's too much for me with the cameras. But we decided to stay. But then afterward, I went downhill because I can't explain it really. By saying downhill, it was just I just need to be on my own. Because I thought all that firm and stuff like that, the intent, right, it's gone right into me, you see. It's just like, I don't know, had it affected me? Yes, it did.
Yeah, yeah.
So, there was arguments and stuff like that, but I just couldn't be bothered with it. But things could have changed. We could have maybe not argued, start the arguments out. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just one of them days.
But you're big enough to admit that, you know, where some people are never in the wrong or they never make a mistake or whatever. We all make mistakes, and
everybody makes mistakes, don't they?
Of course they do.
But you always start the problem after the mistake.
I think for you, Ross, being on that show, it's not as if it's like in your own home. There's millions and millions of people watching. So no matter, you know, you come across good, bad, or ugly, that's the part. I had to get that in, but you will always get people who will judge no matter what. And we all have had that, you know, like you say, you wanted your own space, you wanted to just relax. But like you say,
I just want to get away from everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's another thing as well. Obviously, I've got a daughter, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I've never been away for that long. And every time I ring, believe because they take the phones off you, don't they? Yeah, they take the phones off you. I fucking hate that. I'd much want to ring and text you every single day you can. But you only get like a certain time to ring up. But one thing, she could be in school, she could be in bed. And every time I've been asked for that time slot, for filming, so I can't win. You know what I mean? And that's what fluctuates me as well. So it's a lot of things. A lot of things, you know.
So did they take the phones off? Like, so
they take everything away from me. Take all the phones away from me. Yeah, I'm bad at that. And it only just because they did not trust us because they think we were protecting the outside world. Yeah.
Putting it out to there.
But I think that's wrong, to be fair.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Of course, obviously you want to speak to, you know, your daughter, and other people had children on the show. They probably wanted to speak to their children and stuff. But yeah, maybe, you know, you sign a disclaimer where, you know, you don't post anything out, but you should be able to have your phone and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was only me, Archie and Holly. Me, Archie and Holly and Michelle, who's got the kid. So they were fluctuated as well.
You could
because I was speaking to Archie about it there, how you feel about it, you know, he's meeting the dog, storm up, I'm meeting my dog, storm up, so everything's built up, it's very hard.
Yeah. Do you think too many people stuck their noses in your relationship on the show?
Oh, what do you mean, that's to me and stuff like that?
Yeah, just...
Well, I never been through this experience before with social media because I never think how big it could get. But yeah, there's loads of shit rumours going on about it, to be fair. That Rotty the fucking wanker, Rotty the red flag, blah, blah, blah. But just leave them to it, you see. It's not like, I'm not going to put myself down over them rumours, nah. I'm not going to like blab them back because of the rumours. No, I don't need to. I don't need to, nah. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be me. This is who I am. But the more rumours keep going, I thought, fuck it, no, I'm going to zap them one time. Because if I do zap him, it could be trouble. I don't want that.
Yeah, of course. You just want an easy life.
But at the same time, now, with all these rumours building up, it does affect you. It does.
Yeah.
But I don't think these people out there can realise that. And there's one thing as well, obviously, at the moment, I don't post pictures with my daughter that much no more.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting like saying, oh, look at the bruises on her. I just shoot the fucking kid. Kid fall over and get bruised.
Yeah.
And the people out there thinking I'm hitting and stuff like that, I would never ever do that.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts you down, you know, and it's fucking awful. Honestly, it's really awful.
There's some strange people out there who try and do anything to, you know, upset people, and just sad people that do things like that. But
I just don't know how they can say that, honestly.
Yeah.
How would you like if I say that to you, about you?
Exactly.
But I don't want to, because it's completely wrong. But yeah, these people are starting fucking that now, honestly. So honestly,
But would you recommend to anybody out there to go on Married at First Sight?
Oh, well, if these people can handle with the camera, the hours, the words, yeah, can go for it. But it's a long experiment. It's a good experiment, but after the show, you can get many opportunities. So it's up to them really if you want to do. But for me, I would say no.
No, but like I say, you know, it's gave you, you know, great opportunities afterwards. You know, with say,
I mean, you get a lot of things coming up after.
A lot of work from it.
You get like clothes and stuff like that. You get a lot of podcasts, a lot of interviews, a lot of press. Yeah, it's just something.
Build your profile, build your profile massively, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, because that was a question someone had put to me and said, ask Ross, you know, would he recommend to do it, you know, because everyone's experiences are different. But like you say, it's got good, bad, and ugly side to it, but you would recommend it definitely.
Yeah, we recommend it, yeah. I mean, I want, how do I put it this way? I would love to see another that person on there. I want to see how they cope with it as well, in difference between me and this one. Whoever goes
How they would deal with it.
Yeah, I would love to see how they deal with it, because for me, like it's out hard and long. I want to see that person, whoever goes in, I want to compare it out.
Yeah.
But I would love to see another dead person on that show.
Definitely.
Hopefully, finger crossed.
Would you ever do another TV show? And if so, what one or what ones?
Well, I've been watching Love Island. It's finished yesterday, didn't it? So I might do that one. Come on. Nah, I would love to do. I'm a celeb, get me out of here.
I'm a celeb.
Yeah, because I've always said I want to do something like sporty, like sporty.
Yeah.
Anything sporty, but I don't want anything like with the math, too long.
Yeah.
I want to come dancing, maybe.
Yeah.
No, sporty stuff like that. But I would do. I'm a celeb, get me out of here. 100%.
1,000,000% you'd do it.
I would love to do that.
Would you be alright? Would you alright be eating the bugs and all stuff like that?
I eat loads of shit, mate. I love the shit. I eat loads of shit anyway.
So you'd have no problem.
I would go for it. I would go for it. Yeah.
Ant and Dec and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a good crack. But even strictly come dancing, you do that.
Strictly come dancing, I would actually do that, mate. I think I'd be proud of that 100%.
You'd be good.
100%, yeah.
In your tight pants and all that, your shirt.
I used to pay head skating a long time ago, so shouldn't be a problem with that.
No, brilliant. But you know, when you signed up to the show, did you ever think you'd find love, or was it just to promote yourself?
When I've been asked to go on that show, obviously I wanted to find love, yeah. And I did find one, didn't I? But then, obviously it didn't work out at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came in there to find love.
You did, yeah?
Yeah, I did, 100%. Yeah.
I seen a couple of episodes. I'll be honest, my wife watched it.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she was
With
watching.
The paper
I'm not just saying this.
Wow.
No, what it was. My missus was watching. I'd be watching, and I come in and go, "What are you watching here?" and she'd say, married at first sight. And it was something that I don't watch or whatever. And then I seen yourself, seen a couple of others on there, and I could see, you know, it was a bit of a mad show, and I didn't really understand the concept of it all. I know it says it in the title.
I still want to know your favourite person.
I'd have to ask.
She can't tell me, can I?
She won't say, I couldn't even, but no, she did say to me, like, you know what, you were genuine, you know, you were honest. And I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, some people might think, you know, we all have like days where we're not feeling.
Yeah.
But like what you've just explained there, you're missing your daughter. You've got cameras, and I know you signed up. I know you signed up to it, and you sort of know what you're getting. Your no-nonsense approach. Do you ever think there was a time, a moment, I've gone too far here, or?
What, on the show?
Yeah.
Well, obviously I've done some stupid stuff on there, haven't I? Throwing the ring. I did that one, didn't I? Packing my suitcase, leaving. Yeah, it's a bit stupid, but I'm sure everybody did that. I mean, it can't be just me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who did that. But yeah, I would take that back and listen to do that, but things happened, you know.
Ross, what I will say, so many people on a day-to-day basis do that.
No.
Unfortunately for you, there's cameras watching you, and every movement is filmed. So, you know, imagine everybody in this entire world, if we had a camera watching them every day, there'd be many Rosses that would be doing the same, or, you know, so I don't think to be too hard on yourself, you know what I mean? And plus it's all edited, so it only shows them bits which do you think is controversial, do you know what I mean?
There's another funny thing is, as well, you've been filming for about 4 months, and obviously I've not been watching it, to be fair. I only seen a little clip, but just imagine all these 4 months, all these hours we've been filming, and once it's been on air, we just clipped it, but not the whole thing. And that's what pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because all these people out there go, yeah, but you haven't seen the whole thing. You haven't seen the real. So you have to clip it and put it in to make a lot of drama about it.
They edit it so they want it to be controversial. It makes good TV. You know, when hang on, where's the 10 minutes before that where, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a few things on it, because one of them, tomorrow, me and Alex had an argument on the sofa. We spoke before I went on the dinner table. That was on.
So they only showed.
I'm like, whoa.
Just
but
showing
yeah, didn't show it.
How's your life changed since being on the show?
Been pretty much busy, you know. I mean, I've got myself a management here. I've got me some opportunities and stuff like that. So yeah, been up and down, you know, up and down left, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been quite busy, to be fair.
And that's what, you know, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, from the show, what we spoke about earlier, you know, opportunities can arise from this. And, you know, we're saying, would you advise people to go on it? And, you know, your manager, Jay, you know, he's helping to push that on for you, because, like you say, you know, doing lots of work, TV, you know, with brands and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a bigger thing coming up, you know. I mean, we're speaking about it, probably been setting up the Manchester deaf community thing. So we started doing that because there's a lot of deaf people in this world. Wherever they come from, they can always come in the, you know, like a shop, whatever.
A hub, like a
hub?
hub?
Like a club, like a club. And hearing people, you want to learn sign language, for example, they're always welcome. So we think of doing that as well this year.
Is that what you're looking to try and do?
That's what we want to do, yeah. This is what we want to do, yeah.
No, that's brilliant. Like you say, it's something that, you know, you're passionate about. You know, and it's good that you can give back and offer people, because people recognise you everywhere you're going. The people recognise you, you know, and you just think, this is the guy off the TV. But when you're doing giving back to, like you're saying, to, you know, the deaf community and stuff like that, 100%. that you know, you haven't forgot about, you know, things like that, where people sometimes they get a bit of, you know, what's the name and that, and you don't forget where you've come from. And that's good that you know, straight away, you're not up your own backside, you're straight up. You can have a laugh, where sometimes you can meet people and they can be a bit like, whoa. If you had to marry a celebrity at first sight, who would it be?
If what?
if you had to marry any celebrity at first sight, who would it be?
Oh, it's easy that. Megan Fox. Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Whoa, have you seen her?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm out, call out your name, you know where I am.
Is there any others besides Megan Fox?
Even Megan Fox or J-Lo.
J-Lo?
I watch, 50 or something. 50.
I think so, yeah.
Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been looking.
My missus will be stitch me there.
Make sure your wife didn't hear this,
Yeah.
mate.
Ross, what's the most bizarre rumour you've seen about yourself?
Well, apparently, while I was on the show, apparently I had a girlfriend back at home. I don't know how that worked out, but yeah. And secondly, I was texting somebody while I was on the show, but just to let you know, they take my phone, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, there's a few more things, but I'm trying to think of it, because there's so many of them. But yeah, the funniest thing was while I was on the show with my wife, I had a girlfriend back at home, basically. I don't know how that worked, but whoever said that, man.
Yeah, but it's just obviously total fabrication, just trying to sell stories and stuff like that. What would you, anyone who's deaf out there, dating and stuff like that, because there's a lot of people who are self-conscious, what would you say to them?
I would say, if you have a big opportunity like I did, do not turn it down. Because one, it can change your life. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're bound to be nervous, but nervous is good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just don't turn it down and just go for it. If it's hard, speak to them. I'm sure they can help you out by changing it. But yeah, just go for it. If you have any problems with it, you can always talk to me. I can help them out because I've done it. I've been there. So
they can reach out to you. They just reach out to you on social media or.
Just talk to me to anything they want,
yeah.
Or contact my manager. I'm happy to help out because I want to get more involved with the deaf community, to be on the air, on TV. So yeah, I'm here if you need me. No matter what, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
So what's in the pipeline for Ross?
Like I said before, I'm hoping to do that deaf dental thing in Manchester. Because that's my first thought in my mind, yeah. Because once we start that up, and then we can work something out afterwards. But yeah, I just want that so I can get involved with the deaf people, deaf community, hearing people, do sign language, and out back and forth. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Games, fun, travel, whatever.
Ross, you've had that, an eventful life and stuff, but I just want to say thank you for coming on and sharing the good, the bad and the ugly with us, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Cheers.